First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking
you might as well quit. That I wanted that division game. You might as well quit. Real right. That would have been popping.
Put this one in the air, and we are underway from Atlanta. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 20.
Go ahead. The L not gonna hurt you, bro. You might as well roll out. Maybe we match back up. You know how it is. No? You're undefeated. Jeez. Who you been playing? Who you been playing? That's crazy.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Rams
they'll run for the first time here with Kyron Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
brings up second.
Now Stafford
At the 40-yard line.
escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone.
You said what?
Touchdown Rams. Puka Nacua, 40 yards.
I ain't gonna lie. Nobody's scared of Tyler. What's your quarterback name? I don't even know his name.
Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Bro, we have no quarterback. You know why? We have no quarterback. We have, yeah, I like Penix, but you gotta stay healthy. We have no quarterback. Our defense shows up every 10 years. Even this year, James Pierce got suspended for 8 games. That's a lot. He didn't even go to jail. Jalen Walker out for the whole season. It's gonna be rough.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson.
But we do got the best running back in the league, so that's it. That's all we need.
Going out of bounds.
Gibbs? Yeah. Hell yeah.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case,
I fuck with bruh.
you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that will draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receiver will get involved as this game goes on.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Who that, Ramsey? No, Ramsey don't play for them no more. Who the hell is that?
Robinson will try to pick it up.
This game is crazy.
Robinson will not get there. Great defense.
Trying from the Chiefs.
Stop him short of the first.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going. That's exactly what you're looking for.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And boy, is he close.
This game is horrible.
No, they're going to say he's short of the line.
I got the best running back. I guess so.
And this this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
First down, Rams.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
We're going to be here all day. I ain't going to lie. We ain't going away.
And a first down LA. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
We going to be here.
Stafford.
Everybody was open on that play. Just admit you meant to get the Rams. Nah, I think you meant to get. He eating a W. That's hot.
And the Rams lead this now 13-0.
Yo, why? What celebrate? What? I gotta go look at the celebrations. That's tough. Yeah.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. We are in for a good one as we're through
Tay-Tay.
on EA Sports.
Then you mix that with Puka, and Aaron Donald might come back. I'm scared of them. Crazy.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
It's gonna be Stafford. He always injured.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield.
They said I went out, bro. They gotta get the footing together. They called me out before I went out. Fuck no.
Absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Branch. She's got it. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Rams' 46-yard line.
To the air, Penix. Right back to Branch.
You knew I was going there, right?
Yeah, he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
And looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw again is Penix.
I don't get no pass interference. You bumping me.
It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a
That ain't Tua. He good.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now Penix. This is caught. And he'll take it into.
You better get out there.
Kyle Pitts, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are back within a score. Nick Folk for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Rams 14. Falcons 7. Nick Folk
out there now to kick this one off.
Good luck.
This taken in right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I believe in you.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
Give him a little pressure. Give him a little pressure. See what he do. You think he gonna go there? That'd be crazy. He's still not healthy. He might as well come to Atlanta.
To throw is Stanford.
Come on, Jussie. Come on, Jussie.
Incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stanford. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I can't get the ball, bro.
This defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And it's incomplete.
Thank you, bro. You ain't playing like you want to stay undefeated.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll go play action here with Penix. Crossing route incomplete. He's got
You ain't playing like you want to stay undefeated, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have punted, played defense. I like that. Ooh. Ah, come on. We running out of time, fellas.
Loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll throw with Penix. He's got his pass catching time.
No, you gotta get the hell out there. I don't know why you know.
All they need, but it's 3rd down.
Let's see if they go this time. It don't matter. Yeah, B-John.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
So is this your first game with the Rams? Or you played with them before too? Okay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Can we just go to half, bro? Please.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to their lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
Why you gotta do this?
Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
I just want to go to half.
6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
It's part of the game.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
Bro, stop it. your first L, we gonna say it's cause you got the Rams. You hear me? If you really undefeated, we gonna say it's cause you got the Rams, alright? We ain't gonna.
I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
I try to call timeout. I want.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL.
You said you don't like ham, huh?
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. At their own 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half.
Come on, B-John, break that joke.
And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
2nd and 2.
Yeah, when B-John was going, Drake was going to catch it behind Nate. I know Nate. He came from my team. That's my boy.
Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think there he had to come off with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 43.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw here. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Your defense is your defense. I don't know. It's a sudden you got in. It's a sudden you got on, probably. You guys think of yourself, I guess. I don't know.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. And he's got it. And he is in the end zone for the Falcons.
I just play the game, bro. I don't know.
13 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 21-14. Folk out there now to kick this one off. A solid return.
They don't fumble in this game.
They'll start at the 32. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching.
Devontae.
It's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this.
Devontae supposed to be my friend. Why he doing that to me?
And the Rams, first down.
Back to throw, Stafford.
Come on, get him, y'all.
They say it's incomplete.
The defenses get to the quarterback to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here.
Pooh.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now it's Stafford. This is caught.
Come on, Madden. I've been trading points with people all day long. Why can't we get a stop?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied into half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Handoff now to Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix.
That was good. Defense. Nate. Let's go. I'm going to take the kitty gloves off. Yeah, I'm wearing them. Don't worry about it.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Rams 28, Falcons 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Atlanta offense
hopefully
for their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. Got a man, it's London. And he's able to break out a one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way game. You can break out or you can break in, and makes it hard to defend.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, here's Robinson. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
54 yards.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Here's Penix. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. He's back to throw. Throw left side. There's London. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp and very precise in throwing the football.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. That's to the right side. Hauled in by Branch. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. Here's second down. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw.
Madden is mad.
Taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Into the hands of London.
Why they coming through like that? GG.
Short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Dallas Cowboys. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And Dak going to start out going to the air. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And a well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that ball.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Prescott. Incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin, it's Bijan Robinson. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And caught by London. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And looking to throw, Penix flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. On the bootleg, it's Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Falcons take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
To kick off for Atlanta.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 12
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw is Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the 1st as well. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he will go down, a Cowboy sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will not be returned, so the 2nd half begins with a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Looking to throw, Penix. Open man is Branch. He's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Robinson, the ball carrier. D. Winters on the stop. A A gain of 7. First down, Atlanta.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll throw with Penix. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Penix. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Robinson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
To the air, Penix. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
From the 1.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Robinson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
They are going for it. Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Complete to Kyle Pitts.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 28-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Prescott now. Finds Pickens out right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On play action, Prescott. Open man, that's Jake Ferguson, the tight end. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Prescott now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9. brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Prescott off play action. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Off the play fake, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Falcons grab it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim 4th quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Here's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Dancing to his left. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And looking to throw, Penix. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. He couldn't escape the pressure, and they go backwards in a big way there on the sack. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now a pitch out to Williams. Gets past one man. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he's brought down right the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
Second and goal.
Now Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. This is third and goal. Williams will take this into the end zone for the Cowboys touchdown. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be coming up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And away we go at the link. Dameon Pierce now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. Defense gets to him, shoves him out, gaining about 16 before they did so. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
16 yards.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Now Hurts. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete, it's 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. This goes big, 25 yards before that tackle is made. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Here's
line.
Hurts. And this is going to be broken up by a hit, incomplete. Couldn't make a play on the throw. The defender did the next best thing, ensuring that it's not going to be caught by anybody. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. They send a man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. But I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Chased out to his right. Now he's hit, Hurts fumbles. And they pick it up, still got a chance at a touchdown. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing our old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Nice run there on 1st down, Brock. Now this defense a little vulnerable ahead of the 2nd down play.
Sure is, and just kind of sets the table. Everything in that playbook is open to you. If you want to be aggressive, right now might not be a bad time.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
And the Falcon 1st down.
Staying with Robinson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They have 2nd and 9 for their 1st play. Play fake. Penix. Buying some time left. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. That's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Working on 2nd down. Penix. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. Break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This one's to Schultz, out right side. And he's brought down at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And they find a way to convert on 4th with a gain of 17.
I love that. That is a tone setter. I'm going to imagine all week long, Coach is going to say, we're going to be aggressive, we're going to be aggressive, we're going to be aggressive. But you know what? That's walking your talk right there. That's putting it into action. That's a big-time conversion on 4th.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he gets home. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Polk is there to tack on the extra points. And they answer in kind. We're tied 7-all.
Nick Polk to kick off for Atlanta.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's another carry for Barkley. He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Eagles first down. First and 10.
Throwing here, Hurts. That one's cut along the left sideline. There's the hits, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
He works it down to the 37. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
At the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hurts. He's got it at the 6. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And the rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
Throwing on 2nd. Hurts. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Motioning left is their running back. 3rd and long for him here. Pass it down close. And it's going to be 4th down. Great bid for the line. Almost got there, Brock, but just needed that last step or 2 to pay off. They did not. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Barkley. And they turn it away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that is so deflating as an offense. Such a long drive. You know you're going to go for it on 4th down. And what a shame. All that effort, it goes for naught as the defense comes up with a stand and gets off the field.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. The 50. 30. At the 20. Gets the 10.
show no pay stubs. He was talking crazy in them circles like I wasn't getting back to me. I turned a couple grapevines to a... Got the drop on me. I got it. Yo, homie, potty caught me at the poppy store and still ain't pop on me. I had the city lit into the cops on me. I get some oxtails out jail, it's a block. 37 through the lawyers like I know the law. And they be talking on recordings like I'm on a call. She with them bands from the club like I order more. I'm going out, 40 cars pulling up, pulling out. Fake love on the headlines. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. Wake up when they bedline. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. I heard you talking to your man about me. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. And then they started making plans by me. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. I better not be dealing with no attitude. I ain't fly you out here just to hear I'm mad at you. I'm down, throw her in a bus lane. I don't wear my brother chain, I ain't what's her name. Don't let the woman put them planes with me. I date a listen anytime we in the same city. I make a dip alone, have me missing home in a different zone. I'm so good since I left that little Tiffany. Get the Lexus, the Lex, get the Tiffany. The whip, got the click and key, the neck piece, 53. Bitch. Go and mention me, but call it right. What I say? What's really born and raised? 51, 48. Fake love on the headlines. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. Wake up when they bedline. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. I heard you talking to your man about me. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. And then they started making plans by me. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me, say it to me.
Get ready. Yo, Prim, give me that turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge. At ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chilling, buildings, high ceilings. Billions of my vision. Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze. Esco Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart, I know a little about a lot. When you come from less, you learn particular plots from the pots, checking in on parlays and parfaits. How my days start, we all play it. Dinner's cup, we leaving big tips. I taught some of y'all how to eat, but I won't trip. Taught some of y'all how to dress, but some of y'all still a mess. Serial investor, serial threat. Turn ether to Ethereum, y'all wanna bet? I got a crypto key, it come with a password. Then I flip that key to digital cash word. But then I get bored of that, it's too small, I'm off of that. In the roof now, Midtown where the office at. Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that his chip.